It has been a while, but we are back with a new edition of Sundays with Serby. This week, New York Post sports columnist Steve Serby caught up with Yankees utility player Oswaldo Cabrera for his weekly Q&A. Now, following his spring training and March Madness coverage, it's time for a little Q&A with Mr. Serby, who joins me now. Steve, you have been everywhere. It is good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you?
I'm great. How about you, Dex? I mean, yeah, I've been everywhere is right, but at no place like home. No place like home.
That is very true. No place like home. I am well, Steve. Glad to be talking to you again on a Sunday. And, Steve, we got to talk about Oswaldo Cabrera. He's off to a solid start, 19 at-bats this season. He's hitting .368. From your Q&A, it seems that he's a player that grabs inspiration from a variety of places. So what motivates Oswaldo Cabrera?
Well, first and foremost, it's his family. When his brother, Leobaldo, an outfielder, was released by the Yankees in 2018, Oswaldo became fueled to make his family proud. His mother and father, he always dreamed of having them in the stands, cheering him on, and what better team to make his parents proud than the New York Yankees. These are people who were sacrificed everything for him, and he appreciates them so much. When they were hungry, they would give Oswaldo and his brothers whatever they needed from their plate. They would tell them, "We're not hungry," but years later, Oswaldo says, "I know they were hungry, but they wanted the best for their children." He's a very prideful guy. When he was hitting 160, when his shoulder had a bone spur last year, he was determined to show everybody that 160 is not Oswaldo Cabrera. He's also fearless. He says to me, "I'm the type of guy, when the fear's coming hard in my life, I just go through it." And this guy's an easy guy to root for. Let me tell you, he plays with a joy that reminds me of Brandon Nimmo and also his teammate Anthony Volpe. These are guys that love the game and are full of youthful exuberance and charisma. It's impossible not to root for this guy.
Easy guy to root for. And as Yankee fans know, Cabrera can play both the outfield and the infield. But what position does he feel is his best? And does he believe that he is an everyday player?
Well, I don't believe he feels he has a best position. He believes he can play any position. He was actually a catcher when he was 12, 13 years old, but his brother was the pitcher, and he broke 3 fingers on his hand, and that was the end of his catching days. But he says, if Aaron Boone wants me to catch, I'd be happy to catch. If he wants me to pitch, I'd be happy to pitch. He just wants to help the New York Yankees win a world championship, and he's a master of all and a master of none at the same time. He just wants to be playing every day, and he wants to let the manager have confidence that he can play every day. His claim to fame, his favorite moment in baseball, was that leaping catch he made in right field. But he's in left field today for the Yankees, and he'll play anywhere, infield, outfield. He doesn't care. He has no favorite position, just wants to be on the field, wants to help the New York Yankees win a championship.
Steve, you said he's a master of all and a master of none at the same time. We know that you are the master of the Q&A. You know that, right? You know that you are.
Well, that's nice of you to say that. And from you, I will take that compliment. And good to be back with you.
Yes.
And look, this kid, if you don't root for this kid, there's something wrong with you. I mean, he was one of my favorite interviews I've ever done. Wow. In my 19 years of doing Q&As. This kid is the real deal. He's so down to earth. He's so appreciative of playing this game for a living and making his family proud. And what's better than that, right? He's making his family proud the way Dexter Henry is making his family proud.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And listen, I think people will take that from reading your Q&A with Oswaldo Cabrera, and I encourage everybody to go check that out on NewYorkPost.com with the great Steve Serby, a.k.a. the master of the Q&A. Steve, good to see you again. Thank you for the time. We'll do it again next Sunday.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Dex.